This is the part where the journal starts becoming real. Today I'm finally putting the pages in and figuring out how I want to use it. On Monday we built the journal. Today I'm starting to bring it together. So I have finished inking, and I actually went ahead and tore these out. So I did use my ruler and tore them out, and then I inked them. These are some of the options I have. I am going to put these in. Now on the month, I decided, because I wanted to use some of my saved things, that I would do it like this, and I'm going to do collaging around the page. Since this is going to be a collaged, found, saved, chosen journal. And because I want my first page, I was going to do this, but I don't want that because my other one starts that way. This one, it starts with April. And I think I want to do this one since I got two signatures. I'm going to do it a little different. And I'm going to sew this in, and this will be, that worked out really good. So what I do is I tear off the edges of the paper right here. And I make them smaller on here too. And then when you print them out, they're even smaller if you don't do borderless. So I like that because then I can come in here on this and glue this down, and it gives it another layer and looks different. So that's what we're going to do real quick is, well, I don't know about real quick, but I'm going to put in some pages, and then we will do a little collaging and see where we get. So I do use both glues, stick glue and the wet glue, because the stick glue gives us a pretty good feel. It gives it more texture underneath, makes the pages thicker. If you don't want your pages that thick, then you probably just use regular. I just love the feel of it this way. And see, now I got this a little low, but do I want to move it up? I think it's going to be fine right there. Yeah. I should have moved it up there, but now we're there. So what I was going to do with this was maybe put it right here. Maybe put this field observations note over on this side. Or I've got the habitat overview with this. Do I want my second page to be field notes? I think I do, or to be the main. Or do I want to go over one page and start right here, and then just up here have different stuff? Let's see. That is a hard question. So I could do this, or I had some birds. I could put one of the birds up here with them. I just don't know that I want to open this and have another page. And that's what's bugging me here, is that's just too much. Put this over there, and then maybe put this one on this side. Kind of help even it out. Yeah. See, I don't want two front pages like that, so I'm going to put this one further back. So now it's just what I want here. This does carry the bird on over. Just feels like it's too much. Do you want this here? Is that too much stuff on one page? Because what I did with my other one, and that's why I guess I'm kind of thinking this time of what I'm thinking about, is I had one side planner, one side to put sketches. What I found out I was doing was I was covering up this side more than I was the other side. So, I don't know, that's making me think, do I want to put 2 full pages like that? Or maybe I could just do this side for today. We'll figure out what we're going to do here later. And then I'll put this one here. And I could put my monthly right there. And then bring in my yearly. I think I'll try that. Because I kept feeling like I was covering up all the pretty stuff when I would go and want to add more pockets and stuff. Or add flips and things. So we'll see how that works out. Instead of me adding all that right now, I'll just do it this way. We'll do some of it. And then we will, as we go throughout filling it up, we'll decide whether we really want to put another writing page over there or something like this. Because I actually had a lot of fun just doing the collaging over here. Where'd it go? Like this one, I did collaging. In here, I wound up covering up my field notes with all this, and then I did this flip. So it was like, now I'm thinking, I still got this beautiful page over here. So this time I'm going to do a little bit different to see what we can come up with. Let's see. I think I do. I'm ready for that there. And I've got so many things so many pages. And then I've got where I've been doing a lot of collaging. I've got pieces that I want to put in this, and my pieces, I'm going to call them chosen and saved pieces. So these pieces are my chosen and saved ones. I got that because God chose us, gave us Jesus, and then Jesus saved us. Well, God and Jesus both saved us, didn't we? So do I want this on one page, or do I want it? And so that's the other thing. Do I want my monthly? I think I'm going to go ahead and put it on this page. Because I didn't use the monthly that much. I wound up covering it up with an envelope. And I'm thinking if I wait to do all these pages, that I'll be able to say, oh, I like this more. And instead of covering up all the pretty stuff, we can just kind of work with our page. And then, let's see. So I do have to watch that I'm putting my pages in right. Because I put them in wrong last time. I had to go back and change them. Glue that down just a little bit more right there. I think this is looking good so far. Like that. Yep. I'm going to go ahead and stick this over here. And then we got our pocket. We got our little bags to fill. So I think I'm going to put these to the side. I may put them in the back. That way maybe I don't lose them. So now what I want to do, this is my found. I keep saying found. I'm thinking Tinkerbell, but I want them to be my saved or chosen items that I'm going to use in this journal. And I'm going to have more because like this, I have some that get torn out. So right here, do I have any small stuff? So yeah, all my saved and chosen pieces are in this big red one. And then to keep from going crazy today, I did pull out this and say this is what I'm going to work with on the cover. But I didn't pull anything out for this. So what I'm kind of wanting to do is maybe like that there. I don't know if I want the whole name on the butterfly. Yeah, that might look good right there. I could put this up there. It covers up my month. I could put it right there. Still too big. There we go. I like that. I'm liking this. Could put that right there, maybe. I've got the butterfly, but I just feel like he needs to go somewhere. Not there. What do I have that could go down here in this corner? I've been seeing Rhonda, National Park Princess, and Pat here again. I really appreciate y'all being here. And to so many of you commenting lately, I see you too. So are y'all noticing what's going on here? I'm getting to the point and I'm like, wait a minute. I say I don't want all that. So I'm just going to trim that off. The reason I did pull these out is so I didn't have all this going on, and I'm sitting here trying to figure out what I want to do. So I'm kind of liking that. I want this to be darker, so let me see. Could do it like that. The other thing is, before I do all this, I want to darken this up a little bit more to make it look old. And my other page over here. I got all these inked up now. Let me see if I can put these on here to make a little sense. Think about putting that right there. This one over here, and then this one right there. Which I like. I do have this too. I think I'm going to leave it like this. What do you think? I'm going to glue it down. If not, I'll be here all day thinking about it. And the good thing about this is I can always come back and I can add more over it because you're already collaging. So if you didn't like it, you can always come back and do more. So let's see. Put that right there. Probably shouldn't do it so straight. I have this straightness thing that I try to get everything straight. We glue on here. So it is a beautiful day here today. It's Sunday, May 3rd. It's pretty. We even have good weather that's for May. It's absolutely amazing that we had freeze warnings last night, especially in Georgia. Put that one that way, I think. So that is the thing about this journal. It is going to be an in-progress journal, or I don't know, work on it as we go journal. Yeah, I'm working on the other piece too. Is that it? Yep. And I love the look of this collage kind of thing. I'm not even sure what to call it. besides collage. I don't know that collage is the right word either, but you know, all these little saved pieces and chosen pieces. So I don't have a lot more room on there. I'm going to go ahead and write May 2026. I thought about doing some stamps, but I'm trying to get my handwriting and stuff now. So I like that. We're going to cover that later. So here now we got this page. We have a little bit more room up there. We could put that. And just rip off some of it. So let me go right there. Is it something to look at? I like that too. I do have the field notes one. We could make this smaller. You see how I'm doing this? I'm just adding little pieces here and there. Ripping them up. Yeah, I think I want the field notes up there. Go ahead and put it down before I change my mind. And what I may do if I keep doing, if I have too many of these pages, is I may take a page and do it, shrink it, or do it to a page so I can get a little bit more on here. I do like this too. Could put something like that down there. I feel like I need more over here. Not that. That's just not working for me. Could do this. No. Oh, look at this little piece. I do like that there. So I'm just, I want to sit here and do this whole journal all at one time with all these collages, and it's hard not to. But I want to be able to do it over time too. So, yeah. I'm going to put that right there. I actually do kind of want it a little crooked. So I'm not sure I want to cover up my little notes, but then again, if I did that way, half this, it's just too much of a focal point there. So that's what I'm kind of looking for, is something that's not going to really say, hey, look at me over here, I'm down here. So as I keep going, I have more and more saved pieces. That's just not the right shape for some reason. I like that better. So yeah, I'm really working on my throwing stuff on and let's see where it sticks kind of thing. Because sometimes I want to be too picky. Thinking I may put this right there. Maybe right there. No. That works. See, the little pieces work too. And I can come in and get some labels to go on it. So give me a second. We might put a label or two on it just to see what it looks like. So this will be Monday's project video. Making this cute little thing. Let's see what I can get out. I could put that on there. I like it. So I've got this one that I'm going to use for my small ones. And then I'm going to do a bigger one to hold some of these bigger pieces. Not sure when I'm going to have that film up. I could throw a number on, but I don't know. Do you really need a number? I need some scissors is what I need. So these little ones, I'm having to figure out what I'm going to do with them because I've got some itty bitty ones that I need to put somewhere. It's Friday, so today I can't put the first on there. Stick it down there. I do have some more of these. No. Put something like that up there. I don't think I like that either. I'm going to leave that alone right now. It needs something. I just don't know what yet. And that's the thing. We'll come back through as we work on this, and we'll probably find what else we want to go on here. Okay, so I'm going to put all these smaller pieces back up for now because I'm not going to use them to cover my cover. We're going to go with this box. So what I'm going to do, just to show you real quick, I'm going to use these a few at a time to collage my cover like this. I think that would look good right there and not even have to cut it down. I'll put this down here and maybe wrap it around or not. I'm going to do it just like that so it does wrap around. Because what I do want to do is have something wrap around. I may start on this side. I've got this part wrapping around to the front because I really want this on the front, the ripped edge. Let's see what I got in here. I've got some of these that I could use right in there. And I'm using these because they're easy to cover up. And I just want to have my section right there to where these roll over the edge and close that edge up. Because right now it's glued and all, but it's not. And if I do it the other way around, my pieces will go around will come actually around to the back instead of to the front like I'm wanting. So I'll probably take these pieces and just wrap them around. That way there's something under the edges, and then I can come back and still put more on here. When I did this here, that's kind of what I was thinking, is to use that color. Okay. Little glue right there. And now, let's see, I want that because see how it's got that background now? I'm going to put this down. And I'll be able to see my edges. I am trying to make sure I get my edges. That way they get stuck down. I'm not going to be able to sew this one. It's just too much board and all. And then too, the way we're going about doing it. See, I'm going to put that one like right there. Now, we probably have something that will come over that, which is fine. But I'm going to darken that up. That looks good. And I probably should have left this up so I could Let's see. I could probably still leave it up. That way I can poke something under there if I want it to poke. So if I wanted to put this under there and have this pretty flower coming over the top. So that's another thing I'm needing to look at as I go. And I was thinking about this. That goes pretty good there, don't it? The reason I didn't want to put it here is because the bird has nothing to look at. So if I did put the bird over here on the front, I would want them more over this way. Let's see. What about this one? Same thing, I need to wrap a piece around the bottom. Around the side. Side, I don't think it's going to be the problem. It's going to be that top. And I have never done a collage as I go thing for a month. So this is going to be new to me, just as much as you probably. See, that can have a thing come over around it. Alright. Piece go right there. So do I want this right there? Maybe move them over this way. I like them right there. But, because I just learned I need to leave that, I'm just going to glue the center part of it. That way I can layer stuff under it. Just see right here is where the glue is, and that's leaving these edges up. Do it that way. And then we can pull this over. I'm going to go ahead and glue this down just because I feel like it's, if I don't, it's going to be worrying me. Y'all ever have that kind of thing going on? It's just worrying you. And see, as I darken those up too, they look better. Okay. So for right now, I'm going to stop here. Like I said, see, we can tuck these in now because I left it open. I don't have to let that dry, so it's got room to tuck. I think it turned out pretty good. So we got some pages in. We got collage going on already. We've got a lot more to go and have more fun in here, so I'm excited. We will work on some more next week. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you will be here Monday for the ephemera holder. I think I'm going to do it Monday. And then Wednesday we'll have our Quiet Wednesday. So thank you so much and have a great day.